Goose, Kelly, and Thick Rick.
Kick back and just chill like a player would do. Remix all the Christmas carols, then I'll play them for you.
On the Blitz.
Hey, it's a Wednesday. Going to be a high of 31 today. A little mix of sun and clouds. Roads are looking pretty good. Shout out to all the plowers and the sanders and the salters out there. Appreciate all your work yesterday. They were working late.
Yeah.
I was trying to go to bed last night, and they were doing like our little subdivision.
Right.
I was like, could you not do this at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night? But we really appreciate you. We do have a little bit more light snow coming tomorrow, but nothing like we had. How are you, Thick?
I'm good. I finished the new season of Daryl Dixon last night.
Of what?
Fantastic.
Daryl Dixon?
Yeah.
What's Daryl Dixon?
Walking Dead spinoff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And right at the end, it said season 4 coming in 2026. So I was very happy about that.
That's what you did with your snowy day? I was laying on the couch and started doing the scrolling, and I was like, here we go again. Like, there's nothing that was grabbing my attention. And I was like, you know what? Fine. I've heard about it. I'll start Mad Men. So I started Mad Men. Hasn't grabbed me yet. We'll see. I'm like 3-4 episodes in.
Never watched it.
As of right now,
yeah.
I mean, it won all kind of awards. A lot of people talk about it.
How's Landman so far?
Really good.
Yeah, it's got to be.
Really good. Yeah, the 3 episodes so far. That's the only thing that upsets me is they're doing the week-to-week thing. And
right.
It's like, no!
That's why I haven't started it yet.
But at the same time, at least it gives you something to look forward to, because I'd probably be really close to done by now.
Oh, yeah.
If they released all the episodes at the same time.
You would be done.
A real good chance.
Because that first night you were sitting ready to watch like 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah, for sure. Sure.
Now, you were in New York City over the holiday. You wanted to see the tree lighting at the Rockefeller Center.
Uh-huh.
And it's happening tonight, and it's going to be on television.
I know. We were hoping to get an invite because the video that I showed you of me bawling my eyes out because it wasn't lit 2 nights in a row, when all I wanted to do, the number one reason we were going to New York City, was so I could take Nora to see the tree lighting for the first. She had never seen it and wanted her to see the big Rockefeller tree.
Oh, had you seen it before?
Me? Oh, yeah. I've seen it plenty of times.
Oh, in person?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah, I've been in New York during Christmas before.
Oh, okay, so it was you wanted her to see it in person.
I wanted to take the love of my life to experience something she's never done before.
Okay.
And it didn't happen. And between the Lions loss and the Michigan's loss and
tree lighting
the gummy we ate while walking around New York City, I was very much in my feels. I had her bawling my eyes out in front of the tree. And Nora took video.
Yeah, we all know.
Which by now, I think it's up to like 4,000 views on TikTok, which all in all isn't that much when you think of like viral videos.
There is a link to it on the Blitz Facebook page, by the way.
There is a link to me crying, her asking me, when do they light the tree? And I'm like, Wednesday. It's on Wednesday. Well, I didn't realize that Nora tagged the Today Show and the Rockefeller Center.
No.
Yes. So she's hoping that we would get like a big invite back to the tree lighting because we didn't get to see it.
No, but they might make you a star.
They might put it out there. Oh man, if it's on the show tonight.
God. Oh, I have to record that.
How do people feel about the tree lighting? Well, let's show you a video. We'll let it to Wednesday. I know. I didn't even think about that. What does the tree lighting mean to you when they do a whole video segment?
Oh, I will definitely record it because I won't be up to watch it because they're not. It's the thing starts at 8, but the actual lighting happens at 9:57.
Yeah, in fact, we got into a little tiff last night because the 16-year-old came downstairs and Nora proclaims, "Hey, tomorrow night you need to be down here in the living room at 8 p.m. because we're going to watch the tree lighting." And I looked at her like, we're what? Not watching the tree lighting. She's like pouting. She's like, oh, no, well, we didn't get to see the tree. I wanted to see the tree lighting. And I was like, the thing doesn't start till 8. And you know they're not going to, you're going to be asleep on the couch. There's no way we're going to see the tree lighting.
Well, you can record it and watch it tomorrow.
That's what we'll do. Record it and fast forward to the end and watch the last 30 seconds.
And hopefully, no, you can't fast forward. You got to wait and see if you see yourself.
Oh, I guess that's right.
I will go through that whole thing.
I'll watch it on double time.
Right.
In fast forward just to see if anything happens.
Exactly.
So. So mad at New York City and Rockefeller Center. Still. We've got a lot to do and a lot to talk about, including, let's see here. We found out some information about this no tax on tips that I want to talk about coming up here in about an hour.
Okay.
That's going to be interesting. We got to get to FessHole, of course, people confessing things. And, and I want to have another dumb debate coming up at 8 o'clock because I thought about this while trying to sleep last night. I just had the worst night of sleep. Every time I fell asleep, I had another crazy dream that woke me up. It was just up and down all night long. But it did get me a little dumb debate. I want to talk about that.
Curious about those gummies you're taking.
Well, that's the thing. I didn't take any last night.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Maybe that was the problem.
That's why you were dreaming a lot.
Right.
You went in that deep gummy sleep.
Yes, exactly.
Right.
So we'll see
hit the dispensary today.
Yeah. Let's get going with Blitz Morning Trivia. Think what you got for it?
All right, $25 up for grabs, 2 waterbeds and stuff. By the way, if you're just tuning in for the first time this week, Kelly is on vacation. She will be back Monday. Goose didn't fire her, so.
Whoa!
There were rumors. There were rumors.
What? I do not have that kind of power.
All right, here is your question. New Lending Tree report says the worst drivers in America are in what state? What state are the worst drivers in America in? I was kind of surprised at this. First one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970. You're going to win $25 to go spend at waterbeds and stuff.
Let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, according to a new Lending Tree report, what state in America has the worst drivers? Do you have a guess?
It's not Ohio?
No, it's not Ohio.
Because that would be my guess since living here since February.
Oh, we're not that bad. You've lived a lot of places.
And this is by far... I was just having this discussion with someone because both in Denver and Detroit, drivers are very aggressive. They drive very fast, and you have to have your head on a swivel.
Yeah.
Here, they're just stupid. Here, they don't know how to drive. In Detroit, you know how to drive 90 miles an hour in a 55-mile-an-hour zone. You know how to zoom in and out of traffic. That's something people do. Here, they're just stupid. They drive 5 miles a mile under the speed limit in the left-hand lane. I was on Roberts Road.
Oh, I know.
I was on Roberts Road yesterday, heading towards Hilliard-Rome Road, and the entire left lane, I passed 15 cars in the right-hand line. Get over! Why is everyone in the left-hand lane?
That is definitely
I'm sweating.
A complaint for a long, long time around here. I will agree with that. But it's funny that you talked about Michigan. I'll get to that in a second. First off, the answer is North Dakota.
Okay.
North Dakota. Because they have 64 incidents per 1,000 drivers. New Jersey came
How
in
many
second.
of those involve, like, bison or buffalo?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, because they don't have the biggest population in the country. You would think their roads would be fairly open. Mm-hmm. But New Jersey came in second, followed by Utah. The report looks at accidents, DUIs, speeding, and other driving violations to determine the rankings. And the reason I brought up what you said, Michigan, number one, the best drivers in the country.
I believe that.
Only 21 incidents per 1,000 drivers.
I believe that.
So I was impressed. Ohio is right in the middle, 25th.
Okay.
So there are worse places.
Then they're looking at the whole state. They're not looking at, like, the Columbus Metro.
Maybe it's a Columbus problem.
I haven't spent a lot of time driving in other parts of Columbus other parts of Ohio.
It is very, very rare that you will ever find me on the roads during rush hour.
That's true, too.
Because, I was coming home from the lake one day during rush hour on 270, man, and I was like, this is insane. People were nuts.
Right. Josh just texted in, Goose, what are you talking about? Michigan, it's like Mad Max up there. They don't care about nothing. I agree. They don't. But they know what they're doing.
They know how to drive like Mad Max.
It's like the Autobahn or NASCAR, but they know what they're doing.
Yeah. And just in case you don't know this, when you are getting on the freeway, and there are definitely people out there who don't know because I've been around them driving. When you're getting on the freeway from an exit, come to the freeway speed before you get on. Don't slowly roll up. You've got to get up to the speed limit and then get on the freeway. Learn to do that.
They don't know a lot of things around here. Speaking of which, if you're on the roadways right now, you're gearing up, you're mentally preparing for another day at work, and you want to, collect your paycheck, which, by the way, technically, if you get paid twice a month, you've got one paycheck till Christmas. Let that sink in. We were just talking about that last night. It's like, oh, man. Still got to head out and buy the stuff. One paycheck left to do so.
Damn.
Yeah. And if you're thinking, oh, man, it's going to be a little tight this year, just know you're not the only one. There are a lot of families out there, a lot of people that, whether it be, paycheck to paycheck or just, trying to get by with what you have, you are not alone. Because Odell Beckham Jr., of course, the famous football player.
Was he struggling?
Yes, he just came out and said it is hard to live off of a $100 million NFL contract. He cited taxes, spending, luxury habits, cars, personal trainers.
Oh, luxury habits.
Mm-hmm. Says his wealth isn't guaranteed to last. $100 million. Not easy to get by on. Here he is talking about it.
I always explain this to people, like, bro, you give somebody a 5-year, $100 million contract, right? What is it really? It's 5 years for 60. You're getting taxed. Do the math. That's 12 a year, that you have to spend, use, save, invest.
Yeah.
Flaunt, like whatever, however, just being real. I'm going to buy a car. I'm going to give my mama a house. I'm going to do, everything costs money. So if you're spending $4 million a year, that's really $40 million over 5 years, 8 a year. You start breaking down the numbers, it's like, that's a 5-year span of where you're getting $8 million. Can you make that last forever?
Oh.
What?
Oh. You poor little OBJ.
Can you make that last?
That's somebody completely out of touch.
Has to be. I understand if you make that much money, you want a couple nice things. And
sure.
Absolutely 100%. Buy your mom a house. That should be number one on the list.
Yeah. Go to the $60 million, after taxes and your agent's cut and all of that. That's fine. How much did you spend on your mom's house? $5 million? I mean,
so again, as you're getting up at 6:30 in the cold weather this morning, heading to make your paycheck, you are not alone. It is also difficult to survive off of a $100 million NFL contract.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
We're not the only ones who like to have a good time. This first story takes us over to Richmond, Virginia, where animal control officers were called and shared some photos from a liquor store last Friday because an employee walked in to find a whole bunch of broken bottles all over the floor and liquid everywhere, trying to figure out what happened. Made his way into the bathroom where there was the raccoon just sprawled out as flat as can be, like all fours in all different directions.
He was hammered.
This raccoon was drunk, passed out in the bathroom. Not clear how the raccoon got in, but the employee did find him the next morning, still unconscious, still passed out in the bathroom, knocked a bunch of bottles off the shelf, started boozing it up, and it's hard to tell from the photo, but it looks like he got into some gin and some whiskey. You don't want to mix those two. That's not a good combination.
You were talking last week about how raccoons are like becoming domesticated. They can be pets.
Oh, they're talking about the new fancy pet. Yeah,
and he's like, let me see your cat do this.
I
can party with you.
Yeah, absolutely. The animal control officer did grab the raccoon. They let him sleep it off at the animal shelter and released him back into the locker room.
It's like he got put in the drunk tank for the night.
That's exactly it. Zero signs of injury. A little bit of a hangover.
He's like, I wasn't driving.
I want to know if he's going to try and break back in now. Did he get a little nip and now he's like, oh, I need some more of that.
Let me in.
I like the way that felt. Or did he learn his lesson? Did he have his first hangover? Did he puke his guts out? And he's like, I am never doing that again.
Never drink again.
Story number 2 takes us to Evansville, Indiana, where the Evansville Police Department have arrested a man who he didn't learn the lesson, but someone else did. According to the press release, they were dispatched to a holdup in progress because witnesses saw a man being held up. What happened was a guy was talking to another guy and said, hey, let me see your gun. Now, if a stranger says, hey, let me see your gun, I'm not going to hand it over.
No.
This guy apparently didn't know that, so he handed over the gun. Maybe they didn't say whether it was like an exchange, like a Craigslist thing. Are you buying the gun?
Right.
You want to see it first, which I don't think you're supposed to do anyways. But he was looking at the gun. The gun was unloaded. But then the guy said, hey, let me see the clip so I know how much the gun weighs. So sure enough, the guy handed over the clip, which the other gentleman then loaded the gun, pointed it at him, and said, hey, you're not getting the gun back and give me your wallet.
Wow.
Don't hand over your gun.
Wow.
Don't hand over your gun.
Well, I mean, if it was unloaded, that was one thing. I wouldn't have given him the clip, that's for sure. Unless it was an empty clip.
Empty clip, yeah. David Johnson was identified as the man who initiated the robbery. He does have prior criminal convictions that prohibit him from possessing a firearm. So he wasn't even supposed to have the firearm anyways. But he is now facing charges of robbery with a deadly weapon, unlawfully carrying a handgun, and, by the way, he had a little bit of marijuana in his pocket. So he's also charged with possession of marijuana. He's going to be looking to spend some time behind bars. So.
What is the deal if you're going to transfer a gun to another person? I mean,
well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think, like, if this is just like a Craigslist, hey, you give me a few $100, I give you a gun, I don't think that's legal. So I don't know how you're supposed to sell a gun person to person. I don't know the laws.
Somebody listening knows.
Oh, absolutely.
You can let us know.
Sure, there's a way to do it legally.
Well, yeah. I mean,
they do it at gun shows and stuff. I just don't know exactly how it's done.
You know,
but I can
what
definitely
if you were going to give? What if you were going to give your adult son a gun?
I bet you'd have to take him in and get him all background checked and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't think you can just buy a gun and hand it over. Pretty sure, because if anything happens, that's coming back to you.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
If it's if that gun's registered to you and you give it to your son or your brother or whatever, I got an extra one here. You can have this one. How does that work?
Not supposed to do that.
How do you? What's the process to do that?
Go in and fill out the paperwork.
All right.
Yeah, transfer all the information for sure. So, but if someone asks to see your gun, don't just hand it over. That's a bad idea. That's your not so breaking news. Well, you were right, Fig. Not one person. A whole bunch of people know. Thank you for all the information. Yeah, we were talking about the transfer of a firearm. And yeah, in Ohio, you write up a bill of sale, write down the serial number, and sign it. You're good to go. One guy said he bought his first Glock at a Dick's parking lot from a police officer. You just go to the parking lot, and that's it.
What?
So you just write it up, and you're good to go. Someone commits a crime with that gun. Mm-hmm. You show the officers...
Oh, I gave it to this person.
Bill of sale with a signature. That's it. So,
all right.
Head on out. In fact, someone said there's a special section called Arms List. It's like Craigslist for firearms.
Okay.
So, yeah, head on out and get your guns.
I read something. There's just under 400 million guns out there.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That people have possession.
Yep. Have we talked about, or Kelly has talked about it, I feel bad, I don't remember, Brian Walsh and the murder trial going on with Brian Walsh.
Which one is this?
It's in Massachusetts. He's accused of murdering his wife, Anna Walsh, in January of 2023. And his trial began on Monday. He was arrested back on January 7th of 2023, charged with misleading police in an investigation of his wife's disappearance. And then after... certain investigations, he has been arrested. So I don't know if we talked about that or not, but it's a big story being covered by a lot of people. And now that the trial has begun, they are starting to do their thing.
Did they find her body?
I can't remember or not if they did.
Sounds like a story Kelly's
improper transport of a human body. Is this the one? I think you put her in a suitcase or something.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Yeah. Well, I bring it up because as the trial has begun, they are starting to release information. And one of the things they did while investigating was they collected 3 MacBooks, 2 iPhones, and 3 iPads from the house. And, of course, what they did was they started looking at search history. That's something they do nowadays. This guy's screwed. Sunday, January 1st, 4:52 a.m. Best ways to dispose of a body. 4:55 a.m. How long before a body starts to smell? 5:47 a.m. 10 ways to dispose of a body if you really need to.
You're done.
6:24 a.m. How long for someone to be missing to inheritance? 6:25 a.m. How long for someone to be missing to be dead? 7:48. Lowe's Google search. 9:33 a.m. How long does DNA last? 9:35 a.m. Can identification be made on partial human remains?
Wow.
Now, I read the first 10. This goes on for pages and pages. He logged into credit card information. Can you use someone else's credit card if you are married? Are footprints easy to wash away? Can a body decompose in a plastic bag? This goes on and on.
Should have had a burner iPad that you then threw in a lake.
Yeah. You're not... How do you search this stuff thinking you're not going to be caught?
Just stupid.
Do you not think that the police are going to go, hey, let's search the Google history, thinking this is not going to show up? Did you think you were in private mode or whatever it is?
Incognito.
Incognito, yeah.
Yeah, that helps you get around the internet a little easier, but it doesn't hide everything.
And then also, which is pretty great, while going through the transcripts of all his Google searches, they also came across things like on December 26th of 2022, 12:06 a.m., cheating wife seduces another man on Pornhub. So they released his Pornhub search history too. On top of all the how do you hide a body, they went through and searched the Pornhub history. So this is my question. Obviously, this is very dark and dismal and very unfortunate. But have you ever searched something crazy? Because I think I told this story one time. We had a little barbecue, and there were a couple of us standing in the kitchen, and we got into a very in-depth conversation about would you be able to survive getting swallowed by a whale? Because you see whales, they come up and they just grab all the, what is it, krill? Is that krill? Is that the word? Those small, tiny fish.
Yeah, big fish.
Yeah, that they swallow millions of at a time.
It's like a wave.
Right. And if you were in there and you got swallowed by the whale, could you be pooped out? Because you're not getting chewed, you're just getting swallowed. Do they have stomach acid?
You're not going to survive going through those intestines and all that. You're going to drown.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going in with all that water?
Right, but that water doesn't take up the entire cavity. There's still room in there.
Like your head will come above water at some point?
Yeah.
Like you're in a submarine?
Yeah, or like you're in a pool. You're just at the top of the water. So we searched, can you survive being pooped out by a whale?
And?
The answer is no. You cannot survive. If you get swallowed by a whale, you're done.
Okay.
Especially if the whale then goes back underwater and you get pooped out in the depths.
Well, yeah.
You're squoze to death.
Are you telling me? Okay. Yeah, it's not the
water pressure.
Oh, the water pressure.
If you get pooped out.
But you're telling me that you could actually, like, if he came up on the beach and pooped you out, you could live?
That I don't remember.
You're going to go through there. At some point, you're going to suffocate. You're not going to be able to get oxygen at some point.
They probably don't have oxygen in their intestines.
You know, there may be for a minute.
The point is, we searched, can you survive being pooped out by a whale? So I want to know, do you remember a Google search you did one time?
Oh, man.
800-821-9970. Were you ever in a discussion with someone, or did you have a fleeting thought while at your desk at work? And you're like, I wonder. And you went to the Googles.
Well, I mean, we've looked up so much weird stuff in here over the years.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, that's
just
true,
for radio purposes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just curious what people have searched.
Sometimes it won't let us look stuff up.
Sometimes it'll, there have been certain things
building.
they're like, blocked.
Yeah,
You're not looking
we can't
that
have that in here.
No.
They know not to let us have that history on these computers.
Because that one search is going to lead to a link that you have to click for another search.
Right.
You're going to get more in depth. You want as much information as possible. 800-821-9970. I would love to know what is it that you searched on the Googles. A lot of people are excited about the bill that was passed by Congress, including the no tax on tips. If you've ever worked in the service industry and collected tips before, I'm sure a lot of us, you go in at the end of your shift and you have to claim your tips. I mean, you were always hoping for cash tips and not credit card tips, because credit card tips, easy to track.
Right.
Cash tips, not so much.
I always try to tip in cash.
Oh, that's kind of you.
Yeah.
Okay. However, even though the no tax on tips is coming, there's a lot of ins and outs in terms of how much and where from and all that kind of stuff. But there is one carve-out that says you still have to pay taxes on tips earned from pornographic activity. Now, here's the question. What does that mean?
Right.
What defines pornographic activity? I can tell you one thing. There's a new position at the IRS that a group of IRS agents are going to start to have to do, and that is they're going to be auditing people's OnlyFans accounts to make sure they're compliant, meaning IRS agents are going to be sitting around watching porn at work.
So they can see if they're doing porn?
Yes.
Because not all OnlyFans accounts are porn.
Correct.
So they got to go through and see if somebody's doing porn but not reporting it as porn.
Correct. Or not reporting their tips.
Wow.
There are almost 5 million OnlyFans accounts. 5 million content creators on OnlyFans.
How long is it? There's no way.
It's not clear how many are in the U.S. alone.
Okay.
So they're saying this is OnlyFans as a whole. 5 million accounts doing all levels of certain things. From, hey, check me out in a bathing suit, all the way up to, well, you can see whatever you want, sort of thing. So, where is the line? That's the other problem. They haven't determined what pornographic content is.
So I'm guessing the dancers at the clubs who are getting dollar bills thrown at them are going to have to claim those.
Is that pornographic activity?
I gotta believe.
Is showing a pair of boobs pornographic activity?
I don't know.
I don't know. Here's the problem. Here's the problem. There is no true definition of what porn is.
Okay, see, then that's not right.
So basically they're saying that it's going to be the I know it when I see it kind of thing.
Yeah, no, that won't hold up in court.
You wouldn't think so. Because what if you've got one IRS agent who says, okay, you need to pay taxes on your tips because you did this certain thing, but then you've got another IRS agent who doesn't, with another person doing the exact same thing,
right?
But they determine, no, that's not porn. So if you're looking for a job, you might want to, head on over to the IRS, get in on the no tax on tips auditing department, because then you can sit around and check out
and you can
OnlyFans accounts
for free.
Oh yeah,
you get to watch all these OnlyFans accounts for free.
Okay. This would be the perfect question for you, who gets all worked out about spending and the government and all that kind of stuff. Because OnlyFans accounts, especially the ones that show certain things, those are subscription-based. You have to pay monthly for them.
Right.
So
that's what I'm saying.
IRS, the government, is going to pay the subscription fee.
That's my point. Do they have to pay? It's an
how
audit.
Else you gonna see
I don't know. It's an audit. So maybe Maybe you have access. You get access. You don't have to. I don't know.
So what? You're an OnlyFans account holder. You're a content creator, and the quote unquote government, the IRS, calls you and says, "Hey, we're doing an audit. You need to give us a login."
Yeah, because if they come into this company, like if somebody off the street comes in and says, "Hey, I want to see your books," no, we don't have to show you our books. But if an IRS agent comes in and says, "Hey, you got to show us your books," you got to show them your books.
Yes, but that is of no cost to you.
No, I understand
This
that.
isn't a subscription-based business. So, do they have the right to just come in and say, give us a login account, we have to see what you're doing because we want to determine how much you're making?
I don't know if they have the right to demand that they show their content to them to prove
because
that
I'd
they're
be a
not
little
doing
mad
porn.
if it's on average, $10 a month, let's say?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Per account to go watch, and you're watching, 100 different content creators.
Yeah, you can't be using tax dollars for that. That's BS. But I don't think they would have to. If you're being audited, I believe they can gain access without paying your subscription fee.
Okay.
I don't know for sure, but I believe that.
I just can't imagine walking up to Bob's office like, Bob, you ready for lunch? Yeah, about 2 seconds. I'm auditing over here.
Hey, man, these IRS agents are willing to work all the overtime we ask them to. What's
just walk out of the office at 5:30. So tired. That was such a long day. So we'll see what happens. I mean, I think they need to change the whole bill. Forget no tax on tips. They need no tax on tits. It's a Wednesday, which means it's time to visit one of our favorite websites. That would be FessHole, where people jump online and they confess certain things that they've done anonymously. And if you want to confess something, we'd love to hear your little confession. 800-821-9970. We'll keep you anonymous. Like this person. It says, dancer here. If men in strip clubs knew how dancers talked about them in the dressing room, they would never come back.
Yeah, I believe that.
Best case is pity. Mostly we think you're scum. We all know you think you're the exception, but that's our job to make you think that. So, totally get that.
Some girls out there going, stop ruining it for everybody.
Sure. This person admits, my marriage wasn't great. My husband had an operation, and there was a risk he'd die on the operating table. After the operation, he called to say he was fine. I realized I was disappointed he'd be coming home. I knew it was time to leave.
Damn.
Here's my question, though. If he's having an operation where there's a chance he may die on the table, why weren't you at the hospital with him?
That right there ought to tell you it was time.
Yeah, there's a problem in that relationship for sure. This person admits there are 642 tiles on the ceiling in the main hall of my daughter's school. I know this because I counted every single one when bored senseless watching her recent dance recital.
School shows, man.
Oh, God. Is there anything worse? This person says, I hate Christmas and it's my own fault. I spent years telling people I don't want anything, so I got nothing. I just wanted people to think of things and take initiative on things I liked. Instead of that, nothing ever comes. It's kind of your own fault,
right?
Yeah. This person admits, in my younger days, I liked to sneak into hotels to use the swimming pool there. One time I was so excited to have been successful that I jumped into the pool with my phone still in my pocket. That was the day that ended my phone and also ended my days of sneaking into hotel pools.
Right.
I think they kind of took it as karma.
Yeah.
Like, you got to stop doing that. There were a handful of times that we snuck into, like, the Holiday Inn Expresses that had, like, the waffle makers and things like that. Get yourself a little breakfast. This person says, every morning around 5:30 a.m., I drove past my work neighbor, walking in whatever the weather. I could easily have stopped and give him a lift, but years ago, when we had a small fire in our office, he refused to let us use his fire extinguisher, so screw him.
Why would you deny somebody that?
I don't know, but that's why he's getting denied a ride now. You're not going to let us use your fire extinguisher? I'm not going to give you a ride to work. You can walk in the rain.
I laugh at him when I drove by.
Oh, yeah. Finally, this person admits, looking after my 1-year-old nephew, he took a nasty trip running around and started screaming. His ankle looked dislocated, so I called an ambulance and held his leg still trying to keep him calm. Paramedics had to stop themselves from laughing when they told me it was just his sock that had twisted. It wasn't.
My gosh.
It wasn't
like it
his
was
ankle. Like the half hanging off sock. That would be freaky to see. That would be absolutely freaky to see. In fact, I would love to know. I want to talk about this. Injuries that weren't really injuries. You ever have one of those? Because I've got a great one involving a child.
Oh, really?
Where you think something is terribly wrong and it's really not. So, we're going to talk about that. FessHole, you're bored at work. Go check out the website, 997 The Blitz. Just a couple minutes ago, we visited one of our favorite websites, FessHole, and one of the confessions was that a guy was babysitting his nephew who tripped and fell and was screaming and looked like his ankle was dislocated. He ended up calling an ambulance to show up while he held the leg in place, and then the paramedics had to try and not laugh because really it was only the child's sock that kind of came loose a little bit and twisted, and the guy thought the whole ankle was kind of dismembered. And it reminded me of the time I was babysitting, and my girlfriend and I were babysitting her nephew, and the baby was young enough to be in a car seat. What, 9 months? Something along those lines, where you still have them strapped in the little carrier that, clicks in, and then when you get to where you're going, you unclick it, and you carry the baby. Well, we carried the baby inside, and at the time, we were in an argument. And I put the baby in the carrier on the couch, and as we're arguing, we were on the back side of the couch. And again, however old, I can't remember how old the baby was, but it was old enough to move, and the baby had wiggled. So it was kind of top heavy, where the car seat had kind of leaned forward. And as we look over, the baby goes off the couch.
Oh, no.
I went diving, and all I saw was the baby. I just saw the baby land on its head and kind of fold in half. And, of course, the baby starts crying. I'm thinking the way that this baby landed, that's a broken neck. Something's terribly wrong. It's a smushed skull. It's a broken neck. Something is... Picked the baby up, pinned it to my chest so the baby's head and body couldn't move. We get in the car, and thankfully the hospital was less than a mile down the road. So I drive, squeezing the baby against my body so it can't move, to the hospital, run inside the emergency room, and thankfully a doctor came right up and checked out, and everything was fine. No, it was just a fall.
Okay.
Of course, a shock to the baby, and that's why the baby was crying. Yeah. But I want to know, when did you have an injury, or especially like a baby injury, which wasn't as bad as you thought it was? 800-821-9970. Did any of you kids ever get hurt thick? And you guys overreacted as parents?
No, that didn't happen. But when I was in high school, my girlfriend was babysitting a baby boy.
Okay.
And she was changing his diaper. And she goes, "Hey, something's wrong." And I'm like, "What? What?" Because look, it's look how purple his penis is. She's freaking out.
What?
Like, when you go to the hospital, I'm like, I don't know. So I had to get my grandmother, because I lived very close.
Uh-huh.
So I had to get my grandmother, came over. She goes, "What's wrong?" And she's like, look at it. And she goes, "What's the problem?" She goes, "It's purple." She goes, "Yeah, that's normal for a baby. It can change colors based on blood flow."
Oh, I didn't know that.
It can be blue. It can be deep red. It can be pink, based on blood flow.
Wow.
And it was just so purple. She's freaking out.
The purple penis eater?
It's okay. It's all okay. And she's like, "Okay."
I'd freak out too. I'd freak out too. 800-821-9970. What's the injury that wasn't as serious as you thought it was? We got a text from Sierra that said, "My son was a little over a year old, stuck his fingers between the door and the frame by the hinges. The door closed on his fingers and I heard him scream. His fingers were crushed flat like a pancake Went to the ER, and the doctor said no bruises or bones broken. The fingers will puff back up later. It's totally fine.
Oh.
Babies can do that?
Wow.
Just like blow back up? Like,
wow.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Joe.
Joe, what's the injury that wasn't as serious as you initially thought it was?
So mine's a little different, but when my oldest son, who is now like 36 years old, when he was 3, he had one of them big wheel bicycles you ride, that has a big wheel in front.
Yeah, I love those.
And he'd ride down this little hill beside our house, and then he'd push it back up, and he'd ride down and he wrecked the thing. He came over and told me how his arm hurt, and I was like, "Oh, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine." But he went back to playing. The next day, my wife calls me. She says, "Hey, Josh's arm, he's still complaining about his arm." So I'm like, "Well, better take him in and have it checked." And sure enough, 3 inches below the shoulder, that bone was broke clear through.
Oh, you ignored the injury that took place.
It was worse than what you thought.
Yeah, exactly. It healed fine. Everything's good, but yeah.
You pulled the dad move. You're like, brush it off.
Rub some dirt on it.
Rub some dirt on it.
You'll be all right. Yeah, that was a good time.
Not supposed to do that. Supposed to be a little bit more concerned about your kids.
I guess. That was the first one.
Yeah, I got to. Hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Bye.
The worst part nowadays, when your kid gets hurt, they're immediately checking him for abuse. If your kid gets hurt in any way.
They called CPS on my mom.
Oh, really?
I used to hurt myself so much from doing stupid crap.
Yeah, all boys do.
They ended up calling CPS and separating us, and they ended up quizzing my mom on what was going on.
It's just like, man.
800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, my name's Nate.
Nate, what injury was not as serious as you thought it was?
Well, when I was about 2 years old, I tried climbing a filing cabinet, and I ended up cutting my knee. My parents at the time also had my little brother, who was about 6 months old at the time, and we had to go to the doctor's office to give me stitches and get sewn back up. Well, the nurses were more interested in fussing over my brother, but my dad had to be the one who had to hold me still while I was getting sewn back up. It wasn't so much a worse than expected, but it was more of a, let's have a trying experience at the doctor's office, because my brother was more to the star's attention than me getting obviously fixed at the time. So
I remember I was like 3 or 4, and I was at the babysitter's on one of those. It was a gym shoe with wheels. You would sit on it and push yourself around the room or whatever. I popped a wheelie right next to the fireplace, and I cracked my head open right in the back. In fact, I still have a scar there, and they had to take me to get stitches. I threw such a fit, they had to strap me, mummy style, from forehead to feet on one of those wood backboards so they could actually sew up my head, because I ended up like kicking a nurse in the face or something. Yeah, I was not a decent kid. I was throwing a bit of a fit. So I get it. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Eric.
And what was the injury that wasn't as serious as you thought it was?
So my ex-wife, back when we was in high school, she was donating blood, and when in mid-blood, she passed out.
Yeah.
Right in high school, in front of everybody, dude. I wigged out in front of the whole school. While she was dying, she was trying to swallow her tongue. I'm arguing with the school nurses. Dude, it was wild. And then she finally comes to. She's like, I pissed myself. Dude.
Hey, you were just trying to defend your woman. You just wanted the best for your woman.
I was ready to go hands with everybody in that gym that was laughing at her. Like, I was wigging out.
And that's really funny you say that, because that's a boyfriend protecting his girlfriend as opposed to two best friends, because the exact same thing happened to me and my best friend. We had a blood drive at our high school, and we were old enough to donate blood.
Yeah.
And they gave him the prick in the ear just to test the iron.
Right.
He gray and just slid like snail style right down the chair out cold. I end up cracking up.
Yeah.
I'm pointing at him. We're taking pictures of him just like, oh.
He never heard the end of it.
Never heard the end of it at all. That's the difference between men and women.
Yep.
I appreciate the call, man. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Let's take one more here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Robert. What's going on?
Hey, Robert, how are you, man? What was the injury that wasn't as bad as you thought it was?
I'm doing good. And
told us when he was 4, he had one of those Escalade Power Wheels.
Yep.
He went down the street, put it in a ditch because he didn't turn, and he smacked the side of the ditch, and his face was all marked up and everything, had a big pop knot. Turns out that's all it was a pop knot, but he was screaming bloody murder, and I was like, oh, okay, we're going to the hospital.
Yeah, right to the hospital, yeah.
Once you clean them up, it's not usually as bad.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing they had to do was they had to remove pressure by draining the pop knot. But besides that,
oh yeah, that's a good one. But back to what he was driving. How fancy are you that he had an Escalade? I mean, that's pretty nice.
I snatched it up off the marketplace. You know how that goes.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's the way to do it. You went to the used car lot and got the Escalade off the used car lot with 100,000 miles on it. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Still an Escalade.
I mean, he enjoyed it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, that was great. I appreciate the call, man.
I didn't have an Escalade. I just had a regular big wheel.
Just a regular big wheel.
And I used to love to try to drive it under cars. And I've had stitches in my forehead. I had stitches in my lip.
See, I had a big wheel, but it didn't go anywhere because it had the crack in the plastic wheel. So the only thing it was good for was to flip it over and make ice cream.
Worthless.
You can make ice cream. You flip it over, and you get it going to make the ice cream. A couple days away. I'm assuming, Thick, you've got Saturday night plans already.
Yeah, you think?
8 o'clock this
I'll be
Saturday.
watching all the conference championships.
I'm going to check them out, too. Yeah, I'm very curious to see what happens because there's some good ones this year for sure. But 8 o'clock Saturday night, number 1 Ohio State takes on number 2 Indiana for the Big Ten championship. Should be a good game.
Yeah, I think whoever wins the line of scrimmage.
Isn't that every game?
Well, yeah, but especially this one because both offenses are just so good.
They are high-powered offenses for sure. Now, of course, no one knows what's going to happen as of right now. I'll tell you what, it's closer than some other games in terms of picks. There are experts going back and forth. It's still leaning Ohio State's way.
Yeah, it's the lowest line favorite we've had all year.
Right. And when it comes to the experts' picks, it's not quite 50-50, but they're going back and forth.
Because I think we were favored by a touchdown against Texas. Remember?
Back in the
week 1
the season, yeah.
I think we were favored by 7 in that game, and it's lower than that.
Which was odd.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see why they would do it.
Yeah.
But in that case, why are you going to give Texas the number 1 ranking if you're going to give the lower ranked team? Was that a home? That was a home game. Yeah, that's why. Okay, that's why.
But yeah, now it's 5.5.
Well, I can tell you this: they've already started running simulations, and we've got a couple predictors, and so from one of the NCAA 26 computer simulations, final score 42-28. Ohio State with a big win.
Okay.
Now, there was a second simulation.
Yeah, we went through this with Michigan, too.
You did, yeah. There was a second simulation, and with about 20 seconds left on the clock, Ohio State kicks a field goal, 38-35, and then makes a stop in the last 17 seconds. Yeah, 35-35 with like 20 seconds left in the game.
Okay.
Ohio State drives the field and kicks a field goal, 38-35 for the other simulation. So, whatever that means. But we'll definitely be talking about it more as it gets closer and closer. And, of course, we cannot forget 7:35 on Friday. Buckeye Hall of Fame legend Jeff Logan's going to be here.
Because when it was OSU Michigan, it was played on college football on the PlayStation. The bad weather we won, the good weather Michigan won. Is that right?
I think it was the other way around.
Oh,
yeah.
Michigan won in the cold and the bad weather. We won in the good.
Right.
All right.
But as it turned out, the bad weather actually favored you guys.
Well, this game's in a dome.
Yes.
So it's on the rug. It's going to be fast.
It is going to be
This game is going to be wide open.
It's a really good time to head down to Indy. I did that for 2021 and 2022, I think.
My son-in-law and my brother-in-law are going.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah. Well, my son-in-law got free tickets through work.
That's pretty nice.
He could have taken me.
That's a good perk. Yeah, why didn't he take me?
Yeah, They're the same age drinking. They're going to go have a good time.
I don't know, Dick Merrill.
He took my son last year, but we lost, so they had to go see Notre Dame.
I'll tell you.
Who was it? Who was in that game?
Who was in the Big Ten Championship? Who was in the Big Ten Championship?
Oregon.
Yeah, Oregon and Purdue. I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't either. But I will tell you this.
Penn State. Oregon and Penn State.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they win anyway because they had free tickets.
I will say this, and I don't care if you take it as a dig or not, but this is straight up OSU fandom because the 2 years that I went, there were a ton of Ohio State fans there because they all buy their tickets at the beginning of the year, assuming that you're just going to go to the Big Ten Championship.
Of course.
And then you're going to go anyways because you already bought the tickets, so why not go? But it was pretty funny to see. So, we'll have more predictors tomorrow as we lead up to the big game on Saturday. I'm a napper. I mean, about 4 days a week when I get home from work, I'm going to relax on the couch. And at some point, probably before noon, I'm going to fall asleep for a little bit. An hour or so. Mm-hmm. If I really want to nap, I'll actually go up to the bedroom and then do the full bed. And then last night was a night that I just didn't get very good sleep. I was having a lot of crazy dreams that kept waking me up. I was very up and down all night. But at one point, I woke up. I think this was like the second time at like midnight. And I noticed something. And I noticed this a while ago. This has happened probably for the past 3 months. I have become, and this really happens during my naps, but I noticed it last night when I woke up. I have become such a drooler. I am so mad. And because I have a beard, it takes forever to get, the beard is so wet.
Yes.
It takes forever to wipe out of the beard.
It's all soaked in.
Yes.
Oh, I know that.
And then, like last night when I woke up, I had to flip my pillow over because I had the drool spot on my pillow.
Jeez. How do you sleep?
I sleep on my side with my arm.
Always?
I can't sleep on my stomach. I can't sleep on my back. It's either left side or right side. The arm under the pillow.
Yeah.
And
I'm like, when I sleep on my side, I got the hand up, the elbow out. And the hand under the pillow.
Okay, yeah, I do the straight arm.
Okay, so you're on your left side?
Both sides, yeah, back and
really?
forth.
Because they say if you go on your right side, like the way your organs are
digestion
placed,
or something.
It'll get sore and stuff, and you should sleep. It just says you should sleep on your left side. Either way, when you're sleeping on your left side, what are you doing with your right arm?
Just plopped.
Just plopped?
Yeah, just plopped.
I have a little pillow that is in front of me that I lay that arm on. Because if I don't lay it on the pillow, it's going down too far and it's uncomfortable. And
Actually,
I can't sleep.
You know what I do? I cuddle. I cuddle my pillow with that. Now that I think about it, this arm's out, and then this arm is around the pillow.
So your both arms are way up there.
Yeah, not really. I mean, because I have a long pillow. It's not a body pillow, but it's definitely longer.
The only time I ever sleep on my side is if I get up to go to the bathroom, then I'm trying to get back to sleep.
Yeah.
Because normally I got like 4 pillows behind me, and I'm kind of even a little elevated.
See, one pillow.
Oh,
I sleep with one.
I got 4.
Not only that, my pillow is so squishy and it's like it's like flat.
See, you're not really
just enough.
Yeah, but that's the pillow you're holding on to, right? Is that what you're telling me?
It's the pillow I'm laying on and holding.
And your arms under, the other arm's holding on to all one. You're not really sleeping on a pillow.
Yeah.
No, you're holding on. How can you be holding on to a pillow you're sleeping on? Come on.
Because I said it's a long pillow.
I know, but it is. See, I got 4 pillows stacked up behind me. I'm so comfortable.
You're a woman. That's how Nora sleeps.
But see, my wife does not.
She basically makes a pillow fort.
Yeah,
around her.
But my wife's got 4 pillows on the bed. When we get in bed, 3 of them end up off the bed.
That's how bad. That's why your neck and back hurt, because you're all shaped like an S while you're trying to sleep, half cocked.
No, I feel great that way.
Anyways, here's the dumb debate, because I thought about this.
Did it just happen?
Pretty much. But because I've been drooling more lately, how often? I do 800-821-9970. This is a no-name survey. Just call and tell us the answer, and we're going to hang up. We don't need any other information. How often do you wash your pillows?
Pillows or pillowcases?
Pillows.
The pillows?
Pillows.
Can you wash those?
Absolutely. You don't think all the dirt and sweat and everything is getting on your pillow? And I'm not playing high almighty because I thought about it, because it's been forever since I've washed my pillows. But you can wash them and then throw them in the dryer with your like, put in like a pair of shoes, and it fluffs the pillows back up as they get beat up in the dryer.
Okay.
But I want to know, 800-821-9970. How often do you wash your pillows? Because I bet not enough. I bet not enough at all.
I could read you a text right now that would just piss you off from Gustavo.
Okay.
Says, can't sleep face up or down? Sorry, Goose, but you need to lose some weight. Start by stop drinking alcohol. You'll lose 10 pounds immediately.
What does that have to do with
I
it?
don't
Can't
have
sleep face up or
I have
down?
no idea, because I weigh more than you.
Yeah. What does that have anything to do with it? Gus, you have no
You're
idea.
not even fat.
Yeah,
I don't
you have
understand.
no idea what you're talking
in
about,
good
Gus,
shape.
whatsoever. I don't need to lose 10 pounds.
No,
I'm
you don't.
basically right where I should be.
You're about as normal as it can be.
Thanks for the unwanted advice, Gus. Appreciate it.
Gus. He's from now on. He's Gus.
Gus. Blitz, how often do you wash your pillows?
I buy new ones every month to every 2 months.
Wow.
Do you really? You just go in and buy new pillows?
Yeah, like the cheap ones for like $10 a piece.
Okay.
Yeah, because for a month they're great. A cheap pillow.
See?
Yeah, but when you wash them, sometimes it ruins them. Especially if you
Yeah.
have like a memory foam.
Right.
Yeah. See, I buy the soft, squishy feather pillows, so I don't have to worry about the memory foam stuff.
But it doesn't
I
affect
can't
the
believe
feathers? Doesn't make them...
No, because you put them in the dryer, you put them with a pair of shoes, and it fluffs back up.
All right.
Yeah. So
Yeah, or you just buy the pillow like case protectors, like you can get one for your mattress. But if you get the actual protectors, then it makes life a little bit easier.
yeah, but then they have that weird material, and it's like cellophane, and you're trying to sleep, and you hear the crinkle and the crunch. But buying new pillows every 2 months, see, I need to break in my pillow. I wouldn't like that. That's my only problem. But I see what you're doing. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Blitz, hi. How often do you wash your pillows?
Didn't know they could be washed. I always bought a new one.
You just bought new ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong here. Maybe you're not. I swore you could wash your pillows. I've done it before. It's just been a while. But I appreciate it.
They always
Just
come out deformed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess you got to use the shoes.
Got to use the
That's
shoes.
that's the
It
key.
beats them. Yeah, it fluffs them back up. It beats them up and
All right.
gets them back to pillow shape.
Now, see, Dustin texting in, so you sleep with pillows that have been dried with a pair of shoes? Gross, Goose. You got to buy new ones every month.
I guess there's that.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. Blitz, hi. How often do you wash your pillows?
I wash the pillows every 4 to 6 months, but the pillowcases every 2 weeks.
Yeah. The pillowcases go in with the sheets every week or so. I agree with that.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
every 4 to 6 months. Okay, I think that is a perfect timeline. I'm going to start setting an alarm in my phone.
Yeah, that's perfect because you can tell when you're like, okay, this needs washed. It's gross.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. When you put your head down and you're like, what is that smell? I can't.
Exactly.
Can't
It's
put my
before
finger
then.
on
It's
it.
before then.
Okay,
No.
good.
Well,
Very
you
good.
and your dry drool.
Yeah, me and the drool, man.
Exactly.
Oh, nothing but the mouth fungus all over the pillow. Oh, I appreciate the call. Thank you.
Jeez.
Let's take one more. Blitz, hi. How often do you wash your pillows?
I have never washed a pillow. You guys are making me feel real dirty right now.
You should.
I've just never thought of it. Now the sheets, like the pillowcases, like they get washed every week, which I think is more than a lot of people, but I've
Yes.
never actually washed the pillow itself.
Yeah,
we don't.
You don't wash it?
Well, maybe my wife might.
You should probably get on that. You should probably get on that because I'm telling you, your pillow is getting ready to get up and walk out of your bedroom. Like it is, your pillow is disgusting right now. If you all of a sudden have weird health issues, check your pillow. I'm just saying, 'cause there's probably something going on. So get on that. I appreciate the call, man. Text rolling in. If you got 800-821-9970, I'm very curious. How often do you wash your pillows?
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us overseas to Japan in the town of Mahama in the Aichi Prefecture. I wish this law was put into place in a lot more areas because back in 2020, a gentleman contacted the town hall regarding a matter which they had no authority over, and they informed him that. But he began verbally abusing them nonstop for the next 5 years. What continued was him showing up over and over and over again from some earthquake resistance structures on his property, and they wanted the government to improve them. And basically it came down to the fact, like them saying, look, we've got nothing to do with this whatsoever. But he wouldn't take their word for it. So he began showing up to town hall almost every day. Interactions with him involved demands to speak to a supervisor, insults of being called stupid, and more irrational demands like needing to speak with a woman rather than a man. He goes, I want to speak to a woman. I don't want to speak to a man. Why? I don't know. In addition to that, he would sometimes monopolize workers' time for up to an hour as he berated and argued with them. It just went on and on, again, for 5 years. Up until last month, when the city decided to take matters into their own hands. So they drafted a resolution and made a new law, voted into law, allowing the city to sue people for excessive complaints and making it illegal. The motion passed unanimously, and he is now facing a lawsuit for 4 million yen, which is about $25,000, but still.
Yeah.
He's actually being sued by the city based on the estimated employee salaries wasted time during these disputes.
Okay, yeah.
So they did the math.
Yeah.
Basically, this is like a Karen law.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is genius. I think you should be able to do this.
It's kind of like the people who call 911 for everything. You're wasting resources. You're wasting time.
Which you can finally get a misdemeanor for and get in trouble for.
Yeah, and I think you can get sued for that, too.
Yeah, so if you're going to start wasting government employees' time, especially for 5 years.
Absolutely.
You can't be doing that. So he is going to be looking at not only fines, they told him if it continues, he's going to be looking at jail time as well. Story number 2 takes us over to, where is this? Oh, a town in San Francisco, just outside of San Francisco. They had their annual San Francisco lesbian pie eating contest. Now, this is a real thing.
Lesbianism about to take over.
This is a real thing. And not only that, it is a pie eating contest. This is a foundation called the Curve Foundation for Lesbian Visibility Week, and they do this pie eating contest to raise money. Well, one of the awards is Best Technique.
Yes.
This woman who won the contest, actually, I'm sorry, she didn't win the contest, but she did win the Best Technique Award.
For eating the
pie. Mm-hmm. And when asked about her winning approach, 81-year-old Babs Deach,
wow,
who won Best Technique, said, I took my time savoring every morsel of crust hidden beneath those sweet hills and valleys. Oh, 81-year-old Babs Deach, you are my new hero. Walking away with the Best Technique Award at the lesbian pie eating contest.
That is great.
Good for you, ma'am. I mean, 81 years. You got some experience in there.
She's mastered everything.
Experience counts for something, for sure. Congratulations, Babs. That's your not-so-breaking news.
The vagina is the window to the soul.
All right, it's a Wednesday, which means it is time for Blitz Therapy, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. And I got an interesting one here. Because, if you're getting ready for a holiday party, which I know Nora is. In fact, she's leaving tomorrow to do her visit up to Detroit. But the main reason she's going is because tomorrow night is their company little holiday party. They're doing a Topgolf. And she's the one who's in charge of planning the holiday party.
Oh, that's right. She does all that stuff.
And putting that, she does all the special extra things. And one of those is the holiday party, organizing the white elephant gift. White elephant. Yeah, that's it. Did you know there's a website you can go to if you have a white elephant giveaway. You find out who's in it. You put their names in. And then not only that, but if you've got, let's say, a $25 limit, people can go in and make like a little shopping list of things they would really like for $25. And then as a randomizer, the website will randomize and give out the names instead of like picking out of a hat and keeping track of this and keeping track of that. This thing organizes your whole white elephant giveaway thing.
Well, good. Then maybe it won't take 2.5 hours.
Well, the actual exchanging of gifts, that's a whole nother story. This is just the organizing of, because then you got, if you do the trade thing, and then how many times can be traded, and is it traded, and has it gone to this person?
Can I tell you, next week, you want to mess with Kelly? Suggest to her we do a white elephant.
Oh, really?
Oh, she despises them.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to do that. See, I think if you're going to do a white elephant thing, it should be like the dumbest, worst thing you can find. Like that should be the point. Is
Giant
to find
sex toy.
No, worse than that. I say go to like the Ark or the Salvation Army, the Goodwill, and find the hand painted turtle butter dish. Like, it's got to be a bad gift. The white elephant isn't for anything you can use. It's either that or alcohol. Those are the two options. If you're at an adult white elephant gift, just give
if you're in a house that's all Buckeye fans, it's hard to go wrong there. You get a Buckeye anything.
Yeah.
I'm sure same for you if you're in a Michigan household.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. That $25 will definitely go much farther at a thrift store.
That too.
Yeah.
You can definitely get much more. Well, I bring this up because we got an email, and this young lady's feeling a bit uncomfortable because what happened was they did a work white elephant gift exchange.
Okay.
And she was given the gift by a male coworker. Now, here's the thing. The gift itself were these, like, really soft, comfy pajamas that you can wear, but the bottoms were like those, like, shorts and almost kind of booty short-ish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when given the gift, he goes, "Here, I think you'd look really good in this."
Wait, was this White Elephant or Secret Santa? Well, no, she knew he was giving it. Was it definitely White Elephant? Like somebody else could take them from her?
Oh, I'm sorry. Secret Santa. Yeah, Secret Santa. White. Yeah, Secret Santa.
Okay.
Yeah, well, she put White Elephant, but
so he specifically got them for her.
He drew the name.
Okay.
And then, got her name.
Oh.
And then gave her the gift.
Booty short pajamas.
Booty short, yeah. Now,
this is just a coworker.
Just a coworker. Now, here's the thing. She says they're really comfortable. She gets it.
Okay.
But at the same time, she also feels a little uncomfortable by the way it was presented.
Yeah.
Is that enough? Are you approaching the man and saying, what? Or are you
going mean, when you say the man, do you mean HR?
Well, no, you're approaching the guy who
him?
gave it to you. Or she also asked, do you go to HR for something like this? Is this kind of crossing the line?
I don't know. Are you offended? Did it, it's a Christmas party. It's hard. I'm sure he was drinking. I don't know. I don't know anything.
But he brought the gift with him.
Right. But that might have made him say the comment. The alcohol might have brought on the comment because you get a little braver, when you've had a couple of drinks in you.
800-821-9970. It doesn't say here whether or not, she doesn't say, Rachel doesn't say whether she is, does he know if not she's in a relationship? She doesn't say whether she's in a relationship. Is she
single?
It's
a coworker. It shouldn't matter.
Well, maybe you're shooting your shot.
unless he knew she was in a relationship.
Maybe you're shooting your shot.
Yeah.
If you don't know, maybe.
Well, things happen at company Christmas parties.
That too.
All the time.
So if he was just trying to maybe set something up, he was trying to lay the groundwork for what may happen later.
That brings up another interesting question. Office rules where you would go to HR over something. Do those rules, are they the exact same rules apply at a company Christmas party where people are being served free alcohol?
Do the rules go out the door?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
It's a valid question.
There's things that could happen that would be absolutely unacceptable, but it may be a little more free at a party where everybody's drinking. You're not working.
800-821-9970. Are you going to be offended by... Now, it's not lingerie, but it's also not like a flannel PJ set.
Right. It's sexy pajamas.
It's a little bit sexier. Yeah. But she likes them. They're comfortable pajamas, she says.
Just didn't like the comment.
Didn't like the way it was presented. 800-821-9970. I would love to know, is this something you're reporting to HR, or are you just going right to him and saying, hey, thanks? I have a boy. But what are you going to say there?
Well,
Sorry,
no.
I have a boyfriend. What?
I think I would wait, till like the following day, like maybe if this party was over the weekend or on a Friday, and then you go back to work Monday and say, hey, thanks for the pajamas. Very comfortable. Thank you. Good gift. And leave it at that.
That's
and
it.
just leave it at that. And if he doesn't do anything else and he just says, you're welcome.
Very cut and dry.
Yeah. And then I think you're okay. But if he's like now coming and asking you stuff and, saying things and.
Hey, do I get a chance to see him on you?
Yeah, right. Then you go.
Dave says, I'd say he's definitely attracted to her, wouldn't you? I would.
It sounds like it. It sounds like it. But that's not.
Definitely think so.
It's not against the rules to be attracted to somebody.
800-821-9970. Blitz. Hi, who's this?
Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. You get a Secret Santa gift. It's not lingerie, but it's not flannel. It's definitely kind of sexy PJs from a male coworker. Are you going to HR? Are you approaching him? Are you just enjoying the comfortable pajamas?
I think I'm just enjoying the comfortable pajamas. The fact that she likes them is actually really odd that she thinks she needs to report it.
I kind of agree with you.
Go.
All right, yeah. Terry texted in and said this, and it's TRRI, so I've assumed this is a female. I want to know how you feel about this, Michelle. She says, let it go unless he does something weird. Don't ruin a man's life in a job over a pair of pajamas.
Totally agree.
Okay. All right, so just take it as a gift. You like the gift. Thank him, cut and dry, move on.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
I think if she was offended by the pajamas, then I think, you know what I mean? Like they were from like edible underwear.
Yeah. That would probably try and send a different message.
Yeah, I would go to HR, but she likes them and she's wearing them. So just wear them and move on. Yeah. Anything else weird from him, then I would talk to him first. And then I would go to HR after.
Okay. You're thanking him, but if something weird happened after. So you're saying if someone got you edible underwear, you'd probably report them to HR?
Probably, if I didn't know them well.
All right, well, I guess
the joke.
I'm going to have to return your Christmas gift then, Michelle. Okay. Well, I hope you have a great Wednesday, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah,
bye.
Absolutely. Bye.
All right, so Emily, kind of along the same line, she said, I would say that's reading a bit too much into it. It's not like he asked her to wear them for him.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, that makes sense. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Jeff.
Jeff, all right, Jeff, would you give a female coworker sexy, borderline sexy, booty short, nice pajamas?
Well, I'm going to come from a guy that hates shopping. I didn't even know they're booty shorts. He could have just grabbed them and thought, oh, yeah, hey, they're yellow, look great on you. Here you go. You know, I wouldn't pay attention.
Looking a little too much into it, no motive there.
Yep.
Okay, I appreciate the call, Jeff. Thank you so much. Joey said the same thing. Probably a little bit out of line, but not anything a conversation could not fix. Now, if he's asking for photos or something, right, that would cross the line.
You should model those for me.
Right. No, that totally makes sense. Yeah, Rachel, I would definitely say that you don't have to look too much into this, especially since you like the pajamas.
Right.
Now, if you get to work in the next couple days and there's more comments about the pajamas, then you might have an argument there. But as of right now, just enjoy the pajamas. 997 The Blitz. Well, if you're try that again. Well, if you're still searching for your Christmas tree and you want something a little different this year, maybe you can head on over to Wyckoff's Christmas Tree Farm in New Jersey, because they have got an entire farm full of fresh Christmas trees.
Okay.
But they're doing something a little different. And this is where you have to make a decision. Do you want something unique and different when it comes to a Christmas tree? Or do you want to have no respiratory problems?
What are they doing?
Because what they do is they spray paint their trees.
The real tree?
Yeah. So you're not just getting a green tree. They have got multiple colors, including magenta, turquoise, light blue, dark blue, purple, pink.
Okay.
So if you want to change up your decor, if you've got a little bit of a different Christmas idea than just your normal, everyday, evergreen Christmas tree, then you can get one of these trees.
Well, why aren't you buying a fake tree if you want pink?
Because maybe you want the smell of a fresh Christmas tree.
With paint?
Now, here's the thing. Some people are not happy about it, saying they know that they're putting these toxic chemicals into people's houses. However, this Christmas tree farm has come out and said, no, we are using specific paint made for trees, which I didn't know there was such a thing, but there's specific spray paint made for trees.
That's paintfortree.com, don't you know?
Is that what it is?
I have no idea.
Now, they do, however, when you buy one of these trees, it does come with basically a waiver that says Wyckoff's Christmas Tree Farm, LLC, will not be liable for any issue arising from the use of this product.
What issue is going to arise? It's paint for a tree, right?
It says they are using this product, a product believed to be safe based on provided manufacturer information. So, is it safe? That's what the product manufacturer says. And then you go out and use it on your product and then sell your product, even though it involves a third-party product. I don't know if I'm going to chance it, but people in the area aren't happy, saying they're spraying poison everywhere. This is absolutely horrific, another person says.
Well, you don't have to buy it, right? I mean, you can buy one that's not painted,
You
can't
can.
you?
Yes, you absolutely can. Person says, I'll take the natural tree, please.
Right.
That's going to be a no for me, someone else says. But they do look cool.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's funny. A lot of people think that it's better for the environment to buy a fake tree. And that could not be farther from the truth, because they're like, you don't want to cut down trees. That's bad for every Christmas tree that's cut down, 3 are planted all over the country. That's what they do. That's just all the Christmas tree farms. They plant 3 for every one they cut down.
Okay.
The other thing is, fake trees are made of plastic and chemicals.
Yeah,
they are way worse for the environment. So now I'm not doing my part because I got a fake tree for the first time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I got that on my conscience.
Way to F that up, yeah. Yeah, you probably will be you're probably the straw that broke the camel's back when it comes to global warming and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all your fault now.
We're going to have Earth crust displacement because I bought a fake tree.
Yeah, you should probably rethink that for next year.
It's too late.
You should probably throw it away, get yourself a real tree. Thanks a lot, Vic.
Right.
First the dinosaurs, now us, all because you wanted a fake Christmas tree. Appreciate it.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. Make you a little bit smarter than you were when you woke up today. Like, did you know all Jewish people whose families are from Europe, which is pretty much all the Jews you've met in the United States, are all 30th cousins or under. All related.
Oh, wow.
Which, I mean, kind of makes sense, considering the way that they came over.
Yeah.
And from there spread. I mean, they were kind of concentrated in one area.
Well, yeah. I mean, you think about the original people. But there was one little group of people somewhere.
Right. And then if you think about it, like, couldn't that be said for a lot of different groups?
Yeah.
You're going to be related in some way, shape, or form if you go back far enough.
Right.
Without a doubt.
Yeah. I mean, somebody had to do it.
Now, I will say this though, because you do have your Ashkenazi Jews, which have come from like where my family came from, like Denmark, Poland, and that European area.
Okay.
But then you've got like Russian Jews that are a different group. So there are different groups, but the ones that came from Europe, all within 30th cousins. Did you know Sahara means desert in Arabic? So the Sahara Desert is desert.
Well, that's kind of stupid.
Isn't it, though?
It's very redundant.
It's like an ATM machine. Over half of all the master's degrees people earn in the U.S. are in 3 fields. You want to take a guess as to what 3 fields almost all of the master's degrees are in?
Medicine.
Health professionals.
Okay.
Yep.
English.
Not quite English, but somewhat close.
I would close.
Yeah. Education.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh, that's what you meant.
I was like professors, that people want to be
gotcha.
professors.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
Not necessarily the English language, but yes, education. And then finally is kind of a general one, but it would be...
Business?
Yes, business.
Yeah.
Yep.
Business finance.
The largest increase over the past decade, however, is computer and information sciences. Obviously.
Well, yeah. Because...
No surprise there.
If you look at the top 10 careers in the country... 8 of them didn't exist 15 years ago.
Right, yeah. And master's degrees are up almost 20% because so many places now, you look at a job posting, they're like, yeah, master's degree or higher. We're paying $35,000 a year.
Right.
Excuse me?
Oh, my gosh.
Did you know early 20th century Pennsylvania Germans considered it bad luck to take a bath or change your clothes between Christmas and New Year's? An entire week?
Oh, that house smells good.
An entire week of not bathing or changing your clothes?
Well, how do you come to the conclusion that this is bad luck?
That's a valid question. Was it like in what's the 20th century? 1906? That'd be the 20th century.
Yeah.
So like 1906 and then 1907 was a bad year. And it was like, oh, we changed our clothes and we bathed between Christmas and New Year's. So
I think Dad was being lazy and made it up.
Oh, is that what it was?
He didn't feel like bathing. So he goes, that's bad luck.
Let's not do that.
He just started something.
Water bills are getting way too high. Actually, forget the water bills. I'm sick of going out to the well to get the water for you to take a bath. I don't feel like doing that. Finally, there have been 21 people who've won the EGOT.
Oh! You're talking about I wasn't thinking of it as initials for anagram. You're talking about the Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and... What's the one that starts with... Tony Award.
Yes.
Yeah.
Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony. But only one person has been nominated for all 4, but not won a single one. What?
I said anagram.
Anagram. Only one person has been nominated for all 4, but not won a single one. Lynn Redgrave. Do you know who that is?
I've heard the name before.
Because I don't, and now I got to go to the Googles.
Yeah, what was she?
To the Googles. Let's find out here.
What was she in?
Lynn Redgrave. Oh, Woody Allen actress. The White Countess. Shine. The Annihilation.
Oh, whatever
of
happened
Fit,
to Baby Jane?
Gods and Monsters.
Yeah.
Georgie
The Happy
Girl.
Hooker.
The Happy Hooker, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
House Calls, Rude Awakening, Toothless, all TV shows.
Yeah, with Woody Allen, it was everything you always wanted to know about sex.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
She did some risque stuff.
Bad luck. Nominated for all 4, haven't won a thing. There you go. Learning you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. It's 99.7 The Blitz.